Yeah, I thought I'd do a voiceover for this part. We had to move over the park because someone just set up a picnic right next to where we were flying earlier. Didn't ask us or anything, just set up, started munching a picnic, jabbering away in Urdu. Didn't ask us, do you mind if we sit here, guys? So I'm just setting my waypoints here. Nothing too ambitious. I just thought I'd do a basic 4 or 5 waypoint flight, just a bit of a loop. Try and keep it simple while I'm learning. I didn't even set a point of interest, because I'm still learning. So I'm just getting the flight set up now. And you can actually get the drone at each waypoint to perform something different, to change the angle of the gimbal. There's all sorts of things, but I'm not that advanced yet. I'm still learning. But one thing I didn't want to do, I thought 164 foot was a bit too high. I'm not one of your high flying boys. I prefer to be about 130 foot. You can see there on the screen and bottom, kids running all over the place. So it wasn't great for learning. I get envy when I see these guys in these big empty spaces, miles known around for miles. Nothing like that around here, I'm afraid. In the morning it was druggies and junkies arguing amongst themselves. In the afternoon it was just crowded with people. Nothing wrong with that, people enjoying the open space, but so I'm still setting my flights here. So I reset the height to 130 odd feet, which is plenty for this area, for this flight. And from last waypoint, return to home. I got a little bit messed up in the actual screen recording. So we've got a home point, so start recording. And up we go. But I thought I'd switch to the map. There we go. Yeah, I switched to the map version. It's a bit higgledy-piggledy this bit, because it's about getting the balance right of what to show. Because I know the drone's recording, so you see the flight itself after this. So we fair whiz. I think I messed up the speeds here as well, because we fair whiz to the first waypoint. I don't know if it does that anyway by default. So when at a fair lick to the first waypoint, where it's just been now. And some people even start the recording at the first waypoint. You can do that. So I shrunk the screen so I can see where I'm going. And I sort of flitted in between. Again, as I said, it's a learning curve. It's quite a decent length flight. I wanted to do over 1,000 feet, 1,500 feet. But the more ambitious I get, the better these flights will get. My dream is to do one around the back of St Chad's, the church you can see just above waypoint 3. Go around the back of there, between there and the town hall. Then come back up to the park when I get more skilled in these. I'll switch back to screen view here. There you can see the St Chad's straight ahead and the town hall behind. So keep going straight down, then between the two, then back up to the park where I'll be flying from. Hopefully not in crowds and crowds of people. I went to a different park the other day, which was pretty much empty, just on my own. Brent's been poorly, poor lad. So I had to go on my own, did a few waypoint flights, which were quite reasonable. I'll get those up sooner or later. So now we can see the drone. I think Brent can see it all the way. We should do his job, he's my spotter. Well, I'm concentrating on the flying, that's what Brent does. He's got eyes like a shithouse rat, if you pardon the French. So you can see now it's definitely coming back into our ken. Next waypoint reached. But one thing I like about waypoint flights is it's nice and smooth, which is why I try and keep the screen fairly slow if I can. the speed. Try and keep it fairly slow, so you get that really nice smooth feeling. It's about 5 miles an hour here, which is about right, maybe a bit too fast. I think 4 miles an hour is probably, 4.5 miles an hour is probably great. You don't want it taking forever and killing your battery. So we came here, heading towards the last waypoint. There's one thing I noticed here was how quick the return to home was. You know, it seemed to fair speed along the way return to home. It always takes the shortest route. That's one good thing. It's got to the last one, so now it's return to home time. So you just the straight line. But it fairly whizzed back towards us. That's almost sports mode speed for the Mini 4 Pro. Unless there's something in my settings, I don't know. So we come back, and it nearly landed bang on the mats. But these mats were a little. I use them for taking off, but they tend to blow away. They're very lightweight. They're better for sitting on. The little foldable portable seats that you can take when you go walking. And we go walking a lot. Me and my missus, we go walking quite a bit, so they're quite handy. It blows it away here. The props blow it away. But I bought a new one of those heavy duty ones, which don't blow away. And that's it. And there's Brent's trainers. I used to appel out that my dad got a job. An oldie but a goodie. Sorry, mate. And that was it for the. Then I just had a little buzz on my own. So I'll put the flight footage up now, and then